How do animals like dogs and birds communicate within their species? Do they understand signals or languages from other species too? Whales. Let's take the example of whales. Whales are these gigantic animals that live in the oceans. They are animals. They're mammals. They breathe. They have lungs. They don't have gills like fish. So they have whale songs. And they have lots of different vocalizations, and they have essentially it's a language, and they use these vocalizations to communicate with each other at very large distances of more than hundreds or even thousands of kilometers, because sound travels very large distances in water, in the oceans. So whales communicate through vocalizations. There is also body language communication. So the same goes for dolphins, which also belong to a closely related group of animals. So they communicate through vocalization and body language. Birds have bird songs, and each bird song is taught by the parents to the children somehow. And every species has a certain set of vocalizations. So the vocalizations that, for example, a parakeet or a parrot will do is different from that what a pigeon would do, and it's different from what a crow would do, but they all have their own set of vocalizations that are taught, bird songs that are taught, and vocalizations that are used to communicate. And also there are other displays, body language displays and all that. So multiple means of communicating. Vocalization is definitely one of the important components of communication for birds. When it comes to dogs, well, dogs are very familiar to us, right? We know how dogs behave. So dogs also have body language, the tail wags, and the various growls and barks that they do and all that. They Yeah, so they communicate through vocal means, through body language, and so on. It's the same thing for all species, uh, even cats and all. Now, when it comes to their intelligence level, it's definitely not as much. They are not as intelligent as we are, as far as we know. Dogs, cats, etc. Uh, Whales, dolphins, elephants may be more intelligent than what we imagine, perhaps. Um, and they certainly would understand at least some signals from other species, because at the end of the day, you live in an environment where you're not the only species, so you have to understand the other species. And some species may be your prey, some species may be your predators, some species may represent a threat for you. You may cooperate with some species, so if you want to cooperate, you have to communicate in some way. So yes, there is cross species communication, definitely, that happens through body language, through vocalization, and through many other means.